NBA fans, Charlie, what's up? You put they cool. I know say some people by this time they know they cool. Today, I don't know where we go start from, Seth, but my name is Slimo. You're welcome to the Prrrr episode for the NBA. I'm joined by Teddy. Teddy, the Celtics lose. They're forgetting him. I'm joined by George. And Teddy for an interesting one today. Now, to be honest, today as we come. Yesterday we don't know say we can't start with this game, but Charlie, before start, Celtics Lakers for the TD Garden. Celtics full roster. Lakers LeBron AD sitting out. Guess who won? Lakers lost. Lakers won this one 114 to 105. How is this even possible? Charlie Teddy, make us start from you. Your very own Boston Celtics. Now when the Clippers beat you,
relax. Be like right now, I draw for the watch all the Lakers in my game soon.
we go come there.
If they lose, they go come for our.
But Teddy, I want to make you touch on how the Celtics lost this one. Because against the Clippers, people complain, say, Porzingis no play. This time, full roster, no LeBron, no AD. Yet, somehow you guys lost.
See, damn it.
Bro, up your voice.
I'm sorry.
Damn it. Make your man relax.
Damn it. We've been saying this. See, I don't know why this Mazzulla be one of the best coaches. Like he's getting there. But the shooting threes, like dying on that hill, if we stop, you know they work. We they shoot threes where you know they enter drive. Because see, some of the teams when they find out you keep shooting threes, some of the driving lanes you get obviously, they'll block them. So why you still they shoot threes? Find ways to enter. See, if Tatum they drive where he lower his shoulders. Where he drive into, see, they carry like 2-3 bodies. You go kick out, we go shoot, he go enter. I don't know why you still you push to the then at the seat then he they do in between the leg twin, step back, then he shoot, he miss, he go get again twin. They I don't know. Stop.
Today I don't know say Tatum he did the chopping block. Like Jalen Brown for here.
Where defense. Drew Holiday will bring because of defense. Derek White, one of the best defenders, one of the best top 2 defense in the league. See this game, Hachimura. Who is Hachimura? How Korean? I said Korean will say.
But speaking of those threes, now the Celtics are one of the best 3-point shooting teams. But the problem is how many they attempt. They attempt 42.7 attempts per game. That's just outrageous. Because they're in the same bracket as the Clippers and then the Minnesota Timberwolves, but they all attempt around 30 per game. And when you make 30% on threes, that's fine. But 42 is just too much. Now, Seusu, the Lakers. We not say that they are not in a really good space, but it seems like when the trade rumors start coming, the players are playing extremely well. What do you think just give them the edge over the Celtics?
Right now with the Lakers, it's all psychological because everyone is on the trade block with the exception of Braun and then AD. So everyone is...
If we started yes or 1 or 2 rumors saying, maybe they won't make it go.
So everyone is trying to bring their A game. And then they came into this game with some intensity. They came to compete.
Right from
the get-go, their defense and everything. And then David Ham has been getting some stick. He's been a bad coach and stuff. But yesterday, he really did well. His adjustments and some of the lineups he put out there. And then Austin Reeves really did well offense. I think he had 34 or so on some crazy efficiency. He carried the
some of the shots he was making was
crazy. It was crazy. But then it's all falls on the Celtics. The intensity is very bad, like on both, especially on defense.
After the Clippers game.
It's been horrible lately. Like there's no intensity on defense. And I said this there llast week. The type of shots the Celtics take, they can't win the championship. If you take 42 threes per game in today's
and you make just 30%.
30% 3 points is below league average. I think league average is around 33 or so. If you're making 30%, it's bad. And then
even if you're making 30 and you're attempting maybe 35, 36,
but making 30 to be bad.
To 30,
and then they don't have any other type of shots. They barely get to the rim. They don't get to the free throw line. They don't take mid-range shots. Everything is coming from outside. And like Teddy said, Jason Tatum, you are 6'8", 220 pounds.
Charlie.
Take yesterday on some possessions, he had Reeves on him, Hachimura. Take the ball to the goal.
Like,
you'll be 6'8". They won't cut you,
babe. See, the Celtics Lakers game, if we give boys chance, they're not going to finish today. George.
I don't get plenty to talk.
You
Post-season, I'll be there. I'll be there for them. That's what I was saying. Post-season, we'll be here. Because you see, when you look at how they play and the 3-point shots, whatever, if they are making it, they are one of the deadliest teams. Yeah. But the fact that you don't make it, you have to switch to another alternative. I've always been saying, if they get a good center, that is maybe like...
A good center? What are you saying about Kristaps Porzingis?
Let me finish.
A good center forward.
Relax.
Relax.
As a backup. Let me.
You make it land.
Wait.
I'm saying it in like respective to a center like maybe a Jokic style or maybe some guy who is good in the post. Like you give him post up plays and stuff.
I think it's one of
we
the best
have Connect,
post-up
we have
players in the league.
Keita,
And-
we
and-
have Horford. It's enough. See, we
The
don't go
Celtics
buy, we
need
don't go
another
trade
big
for
one.
anybody. The
You don't
players
go
they
trade for
play.
anybody.
Oh, Master, what did they tell me?
Get somebody where you
no,
mind
no,
and
no,
be
no,
like,
no, no.
It's enough. This is a
See,
championship team. You say if you get Plumlee, say if you guy go win championship. What are you telling me? Mo, get out.
no, but bro.
Moku.
Plumlee the attack.
Plumlee be what?
Plumlee the attack.
Plumlee better pass than Horford.
Relax. Your players are minded on just threes, and I'm just telling you, get a guy that in mind.
No. As a Clippers fan, you shouldn't even be talking about me. You are not there. We are not there yet. You are not there yet. Relax.
I'll be there.
You are not there yet.
I'll be there.
Yeah,
You'll
we
be
shall
there,
be
you'll be
there.
there. But I mean, the blame can go to everybody. I think Jaylen Brown, in fact, the whole Celtic status, excluding Jason Tatum at the start.
Side Jaylen Brown, me my left hand for Ghana good pass out.
Celtics just like that. I don't know what's happening, but for Jason Tatum, I mean, the criticism is warranted because some of the things he does. I mean, when you look at the new faces of the league, the likes of Anthony Edwards, Luka Doncic, Devin Booker, all those new guys that are coming, he's the one that when you look at his game, the flaws are not too much because he can give it to you on offense and on defense. So we're expecting him to be as good as a lot of people want him to be, but that's how things come out for the Celtics Lakers as the Celtics lost that one. Now, let's move to more pressing issues. Joel Embiid, the leading candidate for the MVP. Now, when the season started, the NBA released the statement that you have to play more than 65 games to be considered in the MVP conversation. Now, in the NBA, we know we've got 82 games, so you have to play a minimum of 65. And this season, Embiid has been balling out, but the injuries to say they're not going to understand. Now, let me read out how the odds are standing now with Embiid looking like he's injured. He's injured his knee with that Warriors game. So right now, the odds are Nikola Jokic minus 125. We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on plus 300 and Luka Doncic on plus 500. George, I want you to touch on the 65 game rule. Do you think it's a positive or a negative for the league?
It's positive because the main motive behind this or the rationale behind this was the fact that players to prevent players from ducking some of the games. Maybe it feels like he's leading in points per game, assist and other aspects. Then minor injuries will be sitting out and stuff. You have fans traveling out kilometers and miles to come and watch star. You know how expensive the NBA tickets are. Then you come and watch your star player. Then he's not playing because he has a minor injury. But you see, with Joel Embiid, I don't know. It's so sad because when you look at what he's doing and injuries being an impediment to his game, it's crazy because drafted in 2014, he didn't play 2 years because of injury. Now he's come out.
That same knee keeping him out.
And he's a fine big. He's played so well this season, averaging
35 points per game.
That's so high. And he's about to miss this accolade because of the rule. It's positive, but you see, it also brings competition.
Yeah.
So it looks like if Joel Embiid is not out injured, he's going to go unanimous.
Yeah.
But it's so sad. And I don't know why it's happening to Joel Embiid because there are some players that injuries have permitted us have not permitted for us to see how good they are. You can talk of T-Mac, Derrick Rose, and when you look at what injuries is doing to Joel Embiid, it's so sad.
It looks like you might be on the same path as well. Now, also I spoke of Jokic, Shea, and then Luka now having better odds to win the MVP than Joel Embiid. What do you make of that and the 65 game rule?
Okay, I don't like the rule because it forces players to play games. You have to play a certain number of games to qualify for certain awards, which is 65 games. And now, just like the Tyrese Haliburton issue, he sprained his hamstring, I think, 2 months ago. They had to rush him back so he could play some number of games to compete for certain awards. And then it's bad. It's the same reason Embiid is out for a meniscus tear because right now he feels like if he doesn't play up 65 games, he can't qualify to win certain awards. And he's a clear-cut MVP this year. He was about winning it unanimously. And then this whole thing. But if he's not in the picture, my MVP is Shea. I mean, with what he's doing with the OKC
not Luka or Jokic.
No, not Luka or Jokic. My MVP is Shea. With how he's been playing this year, how OKC is playing, how he has elevated his team and himself to the point where he has affected OKC. They are the number 1 seed in the Western Conference.
And he's the only all-star.
And he's the only all-star on the team. And he's averaging crazy numbers on some crazy efficiency. And he also leads the NBA in steals with 2.36 or something. So he's doing it on both ends. So if Embiid is not in the picture, Shea to me is my MVP.
Wow. Yeah. Teddy, who have you got as your MVP as of now with Embiid looking like he's out of the picture?
It's Paul.
Jokic or Shea. Because for Giannis, because of some mishaps on the team, because they are not winning. So with the impact parts, I think he will lose there. But when it comes to points per game and other stuff, he will be there. But you see, like he said, that he doesn't agree with the rule. I agree with the rule because the whole of Jordan's career, he made 4 million. His whole career, 4 million. Most of his money came out of the Nike deal. You have players now making 200 plus, 306 million. That's generational money. Second generation.
The players who they make the 300 million.
You only
Why you put that?
Jalen Brown.
Okay. We have players like Jalen Brown.
We have a player like Jalen Brown.
Okay, we have
300 million.
Hey, Charlie, hey, small lose and lose.
Yeah.
We have a player like Jalen Brown making 300 plus. Generational money. And you want to tell me that fans should travel from Yugoslavia, where
Ghana,
and come and watch a game. And you see, sometimes it's so sudden because when you come and then the player is not hit. I think last season or this season, the off season, AD came into this season and he was playing amazingly. And they said he conditioned himself in the off season well, that he's playing well now. So all of your career, you didn't know you should condition yourself well. Even Kawhi, they said the same thing about him in the offseason, that he's conditioning himself well to play for this season because he wants to win a championship. Haven't you been doing that? You've been paid, you've been paying big bucks of money. You should be doing this. Someone look at the in-season tournament. When they said $500,000 was on the money, did you hear any star player hit? No, because they know money is on it. You see, it's not fair to us, especially me. I will stay up 12, 1, 2, 3. I want to come and watch a star player. And you tell me you are sitting there wearing your Gucci shirt and you are not playing, you are not hit, and you are there. No. See, it's not fair to us. We should say it's not fair. Yeah. And Tyrese Haliburton, 65. Go and watch the what's the name? You are talking about the old times, 90s, 70s, 2000s.
Kobe will play through it.
But hold on. But Karl Malone won the MVP, played 54 games. So
that's one. There's always that anomaly. MJ plays 78 plus games on an average in his whole career. You can't tell me you are not the first players to be asked to play 65 games. It's been done before. You can do it. You are being paid big money, big amount of money. Give me small part of that money. I will die on that hill for you.
I know say last Celtics look 30 energy count.
Oh yeah. So and with the Embiid thing, I feel like Embiid, because of the Africa he stayed for some time, the diets and some of the training and some of the things he didn't get, because when you are there in America, you are on diet restrictions. So I feel like that's because one of the things. Yes, some of the things impeding him. And with Embiid, fine numbers, but for me, if you were a player and you think winning an MVP consistently and not winning the championship, will put you there. There have been players who have won it and we don't even remember them. You should win something. And I'm so happy because he said something. He said he's not really thinking about winning the MVP, but he wants to go the long way.
He's won it before. So
he wants to go the long way.
The most important
I feel like he should add another one. It adds to the resume.
No. You see, the bigger one first. See, the MVP is like short-term something.
Well, see, we'll definitely have another session for MVP conversation. Now, let's go to the final part of the show. The All-Star in Indiana this year. All-Star reserves have been named. All-Star starters have been named. But there's always something to the All-Star that makes it interesting. The dunk contest, the skill challenge, 3-point challenge. But of late, they make boring. So the NBA doing everything they can to make it interesting. Then we saw Sabrina Ionescu from the WNBA. 3-point merchant, 3-point sniper from 3, broke the 3-point challenge record with 37 points, has now been able to settle and say she'll take on Steph Curry in a 3-point contest for the first ever time. A male and a female on the court in a 3-point contest. That's just going to be interesting. This one, I know the agenda was set for you. Steph versus Sabrina, who do you think wins?
You see, Steph is a smart guy. He didn't get an All-Star starting selection, so when the girl hits him up, I agree. If I lose, I take attention to the All-Star game. If I win, I still get the credits because yes, I'm the acclaimed greatest shooter.
Acclaim. He has the numbers to prove it. What are you doing?
Hey, allow me to.
Allow who? Yeah, why are you lying?
I don't see him as that way.
You don't see him as the greatest 3-point shooter ever.
Really?
Greatest shooter. I'm not saying.
So who's the greatest
shooter of all time?
I can give it to Kevin Durant.
And we can have. We can wrap up here.
Relax. I can give it to Kevin Durant.
He's the greatest. If Durant is the greatest scorer ever, maybe we might not argue. But the greatest shooter.
Let me channel to what I'm about to say. You see, Sabrina has a higher chance of winning because when you look at her 3-point efficiency, she was shooting 44%.
From the WNBA line, 21 feet, NBA line, 23 feet. So what are you
It
doing?
shrinks. For a WNBA, it shrinks.
And
What I
do you know that per the rules that came out, they were about to allow her to use the WNBA line.
And she said she doesn't want
and she
to.
said, so if I'm saying she's shooting with that efficiency, if she's coming into the shooting contest using that WNBA
least
line,
35.
it makes sense.
So that's the reason she's the better shooter.
I'm not saying she's a better shooter than Steph.
At you.
Also, what do you make of the whole 3-point contesting with Steph and Sabrina? I know they want to make it more interesting. I feel like that's surely a selling point for the NBA. But who do you think wins, Sabrina or Steph?
Oh, Steph, hands down. No disrespect
Oh,
to
yeah,
Sabrina.
Steph
I
will-
like
Steph
her
will.
and then what she's done from the 3-point range. But Steph is just the better
Steph
shooter.
is just
I mean,
Steph,
he's
yeah.
a good shooter, so it should be easy. Yeah.
Hey, it should be easy.
Yeah.
Teddy, Sabrina will have to adjust to the NBA line. I should say right now, the vice
And she said she used the NBA ball.
She used the NBA ball too. Hey,
yeah. So,
crazy. But
lots of
Teddy, who
adjustments.
have you got, Steph or Sabrina?
This thing is a lose-lose for Steph. If he wins it, they will say, "Oh, Steph played with
yeah,
the
we still
woman,
go- we still
and
go there in
then,
top
and then he
move."
lost." If he wins, "Oh, Steph played with the woman and he won, nothing special." If the points gap is close, they'll be like, "Oh, you met a woman and you couldn't blow her out." So see, wherever he goes, he's
Yeah.
going to lose for Steph because agenda goes agenda. But then.
But he's going to win in some situation because he can. If he loses, he can take the attention of the All-Star game.
But then Steph is
For
like
not making it to
Steph
the
is the best
starting
shooter
five.
in this world who has ever picked a basketball. He can shoot the leather of the basketball. Like we've never seen some before, and it will never happen. Or maybe
In
it will happen
Indiana
in
this
the time.
year-
Onya no Celtics and Galben.
I'll be the cook already, so it's a big shit. But that's how we'll close out this one. In Indiana, the All-Star game comes up. Watch out for that one. Stephen Curry versus Sabrina Ionescu. Charlie, me what I see from Sabrina for the 3-point. Charlie, me I'm team
Masa,
Sabrina
masa,
all
we
the way.
feminist
Charlie,
team this.
you know me say feminist
What
matter.
they talk
The
about?
girl just be crazy from
yeah,
3-point.
she
Like
dey
we'll
shoot-
see,
she dey shoot
we'll see
wow.
how Steph deals with that. But surely we'll talk about that on Prrrr. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I know say Boston fans they don't
Yeah,
enjoy the
yeah, shout
episode,
out.
but dude, you carry the shout outs go.
Shout out to Kylian Bello. He did watch you. He say if I don't give him the shout outs, he will stop the watch.
Hey, Charlie, we beg. Shout out to you. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you some other time. Subscribe to the channel. Pro Boys, we are out.